Okay, last but not least, I want to show you how just to get some hyperlinks in here. So we can hyperlink anything. We could hyperlink text. I could put hyperlink, text. I could hyperlink an image. I could hyperlink like a button. I could hyperlink this video. Anything you want, absolutely anything. I could hyperlink all of these images. So hyperlinks basically just direct you to a website, so they're pretty straightforward. So I'm just going to actually hyperlink. Oh, I need to get my battery going. I'm just going to add some text here just to create a hyperlink. So it's just, but I could, oops, for instance, I could select this. What can I show you really quickly? I could hyperlink this text. I can go in the hyperlinks window, new hyperlink. I could copy and paste one there. So I'm actually just going to get one called, what was the one? Plastic Free July. That's the one I was going to use. So Plastic Free July, global movement to reduce plastic. So I'm just going to copy that URL, oops, and then paste it in here. Now, one thing I do want to do in this pop-up is to change the style. So I don't want this to, actually it isn't going to change the style. If I have the text, see when I press OK, yeah, so good. When I have, say for instance, I have some text here, like find out, if I add like find out more at Plastic Free July. I'm going to actually add a style, one of my styles to this. Sorry, one of my character styles. Maybe this bold one. And then now I already have the hyperlink in here, so I don't have to paste it again. I can just go into the hyperlinks window, click on that one. But you see what happened? It changed the style. So I do need to double click on this. This is basically like my hyperlink link. And so when I have text hyperlinked, I just want to make sure the character style is the one that I've associated with it. So I want to make it bold. If you did want it to be hyperlinked and underlined in blue, that's what you would do there. But I don't personally like it looking like that. It looks kind of cheesy and old school to me. So I just change it to one of my character styles. And when I press OK, again, now save, and then export it. File, export. I just did the hotkey Control or Command E, and replace it. Press export, make sure spreads, and include all media. And press OK there. So now this is hyperlinked, so that will take you to Plastic Free July. Close those, and then that text was, there's my page load, my sound it plays. Doesn't seem to stop when I change pages, which is concerning, but there's my next hyperlink, okay? So I'm just gonna close this down to stop the sound. So that is basically it, except, you can see all my other windows here. I'm just gonna save it. Now you'd export this as an so I wanted to see in the submissions, I wanted to see the package and design file for the print. Also then save as a PDF, an interactive PDF. Sorry, not save as, export. Sorry, no, I'm sorry. Package again, I'm so sorry. Package again. So create a separate package, and this one's going to be the interactive package, okay? So package that. So I want to see two package files, one for the print one and one for the interactive. And then I want this also to be exported. I'm just going to put it in here. Interactive here. But I'm going to replace this one from the default. And I'm going to just make sure it says spreads and that include that media. So it truly is an interactive PDF. So I want that package InDesign file for the print and the package InDesign for the interactive. And I want a PDF for the print, and I want a PDF for the interactive as well. I always have to do this. So there's my sound. For some reason, it's not doing the sound now. But my links are working. Good. And that one as well. Okay. So make sure those are working. If for some reason your sound is not working, I'm not sure what's happening there, but I can check your InDesign file to make sure that that's done properly. Last but not least, if you want to do this, it's not a requirement. It's not something you need to submit, but I wanted to show you this EPUB option. So I'm just going to save it one more time. And then I'm actually going to export it one other way, just to kind of show you what this looks like, because this is kind of fun. So as opposed to PDF Interactive, I'm going to do this EPUB. Now EPUBs, if you're on a Mac, it's going to open it in the their Books app. I'm not sure exactly what happens on the PC. So if you're working on a PC, I guess you'll see. I haven't tested this on the PC in quite a while. Now this new pop-up is going to appear. So basically this is like, you know, if you were going to read a book online or read a book on your device. So what this first pop-up does is it gives you, I want to export all pages. I want to rasterize the first page. I want to see kind of like a little image of the first page for the cover. I want to base this on my document setup. Is that right? Convert spreads to, no, sorry. I want to convert spreads to landscape page. So I'll show you what that looks like. So go convert spreads to landscape page, and then you don't have to actually do anything else. None of those. So just make sure that you are exporting all pages. Navigation, you don't have to do anything, but just click on this convert spreads to landscape page, because I think if you don't, it doesn't show up. It does something weird. So just press OK, and it will open in another application, Books. So there it is. And so when I click on it, so that's just my cover. That's not actually, I'll close this again. So this is my cover. When I click on it, that's just the cover. And then it opens up into that full page double spread, which is lovely, right? There, and it's not showing. Oh, there's the video. Just took a second. So what's nice about when you do the EPUB is that it doesn't actually pop up and you have these controllers. Now the sound, there's the sound. It functions a little bit differently. When I go to the next page, there, now it no longer, that's when you, it stops playing on page turn, which is lovely. So that is that EPUB. So when I click on the sound here, it's not maintaining that circle, which is odd, but so sound is playing. But then I switch to the next page and the sound no longer plays. Now, when I go back, it starts again. It just takes a few seconds. So what's nice about the EPUBs is it's responsive. We didn't do a thing called liquid layout, so I can't actually view it as a single page, but you get these kind of nice, I can also use obviously my arrows, but and you'll see that it's been like, you know, I saved it as like a, you know, a pretty low res image. You can save it as a higher res image if you like. So, sorry, EPUB, so that the images come in more high res. My links still work, so that's nice. So it's just another file format that you can actually publish these online as well. So. I'm not an expert on that. I do have in our course page more information about EPUBs. They, you know, to do them well and to do them, you know, so that they're viewable vertically and horizontally on your devices takes another bit of doing. And the technology changes around it a little bit every once in a while, depending on what version of the application you're using. So it's something that I don't necessarily keep abreast of, and I don't know, it's not something that I do in my design work. So it's not, I don't have all of the expertise around it, but I just wanted to show you that to kind of show you, yeah, that there is this other way to view an interactive PDF, which can be quite fun sometimes. So that's all I wanted to show you about interactive PDFs.